Good morning. Today is Good Friday, April 30th, and the time right now is 8:15. I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I was reading about, which is sales again, of course. I'm a salesman, and it's about buying a product. Why do people buy a product? In my case, real estate. It is not because of price. A lot of real estate agents focus on price. When I got into real estate 17 years ago, when somebody told me back then what the prices were different, they said they were looking for a house for $150,000. I've always shown them $170,000 homes and sold them on $180,000 homes, which is significantly high if you look at a $150,000 price. What I sold them, because what I always believed in was a product, not the price. The price is just an objection from people, from the buyers, the consumers. But what they're really looking for is not the price, but also the product. Good examples are why do people line up at Starbucks to buy $4 coffee when they can just make it for pretty much next to nothing at home? Multi-billion-dollar industry where they have convinced us, well, not me, but my kids, that buying a bottled water is much better than buying a tap water. Now, back in my day, people used to just take a water hose, and just put it in their mouth and drink water from there. I wouldn't do that. I used to. I wouldn't do that. But what I would do is I'd go to the fridge and get a filtered water. So why are people buying water bottles? Because they've been sold on the product. So a lot of agents in my office, a lot of my friends will say, you know what? I've been showing my clients homes for $500,000, $600,000. They're not buying with me, and I've shown them numerous homes. What would I do? What should I do? I asked them what was the price range of the buyer, the consumer. They said, well, I'm showing them $650,000 homes. What they asked me for. I told them go ahead and start showing them $700,000 to $725,000 homes, and they think I'm out of my mind. And I told them it is not the price; it is the product. You have to sell them on the product. If they feel good, if they feel that the product, the home in my case, will bring them the comfort, the joy, the prestige, the recognition, the happiness, they'll take it. They'll take whatever it takes to buy that house. I have had clients, and my friends have had clients that didn't have the money, but they borrowed money with gift letters just to buy the product. What they did afterward, paying back and all that, is up to them. But if they like what they're buying, they'll do whatever it takes to close the deal. So that's what we were getting into, is that salesmanship. Okay, the buyer will always suggest the lowest price they're willing to go. Our job is to show them the best product they're willing to buy, and that's what makes sense in real estate. A lot of, like I said, a lot of people have not been trained in sales. If I look a little thinner, I've been walking and running 5 miles a day. So thank you. I do look really nice. So anyway, that's the situation there. So what the buyer suggests and what they buy are two different things. They're almost never satisfied with the budget that they have set out. So you have to show them the value of a better product. That's what they're asking you. Like when a person is asking you for help in a specific thing, you have to recognize that and give it to them. In our case, they're asking for help to buy and encourage them to buy a better product. So that's what it is. Second thing I want to talk about is getting out of bed. Salespeople struggle. We all struggle to be on time. I'm 15 minutes late. To be at work in a timely manner. I was talking to a friend of mine. I said I'm not motivated enough to get out of bed, but when I get to the office, I'm motivated. And this is what he told me. He said the greatest salespeople have the same issue, but the ones who are the best show up regardless of how they feel. So if you are, in a sales field and you feel like, oh, you know what, I'm going to take a day off. Happens all the time. Set a set schedule. I'm scheduled Wednesday and Sundays off. Wednesday because in the middle of the week, Sundays because when everybody in my house is home, and those are my days off. And schedule yourself to take a day off and utilize that day for whatever you need. I've been talking to a lot of agents that I mentor, and we all have the same issue. They think they're the only ones. Me too. My friends, my mentors, they all have the same issue. So don't worry about it. Anyway, so it's about buying a product. When they suggest they want to buy a house for $800,000, they're not looking for $800,000. This guy, he said his top price was $8. There's no way he's mediating from $8. That's it. That's his best price. I just closed a deal on $930,000 with him. He could afford it, but he didn't like the product at $800,000. Everything we're looking at was above $800,000, so I sold him $930,000. God bless. I do look nice. This is Mohammed Khan with Coldwell Banker. Some of my friends call me Mo. Those who know me personally call me Faisal. That's my middle name. And I'm at Coldwell Banker in Chino Hills Market Share. We are the biggest name brand in the world for real estate. We use softwares that our company has bought for $167 million for the quality of service that we provide to our clients. What idiot company out there can afford that? Some name like Infierno or something. Who the hell can afford that? They're proud of having 2 offices. We got 3,000 or 5,000 offices. My number is 909-261-8938. Give me a call.